Hello, my English learning and billionaire friends. Thank you for coming here to know the secrets. How to become a billionaire. These are the easy tricks. It's not a hard thing to do. You can do it. Think about when you have a lot of money, your personal car, and your luxury home. And people will give you much respect and love. Do you want all this? If yes, then watch this full video till the end. Please also subscribe to my channel to get updates. Hit that subscribe button to promise yourself and tell me that you want to be a billionaire. So, starting tomorrow, let's make failure an impossibility. If you want to be successful in every part of your life, you have to completely change the way you think. I've spent a lot of time with billionaires, and I noticed they all make decisions differently from everyone else. It's not about being lucky. It's about following a handful of essential rules. I've put together 5 of these rules for you. If you really live by them, you'll achieve more than you thought possible and upgrade your whole life. This isn't just advice. It's the blueprint for the ultra success. Now that you have these 5 non-negotiable rules, the only thing holding you back is action. Don't just listen to this video, apply it. Choose one rule to master this week. Hit the subscribe button right now. And tell me in the comments which one of these 5 rules you are implementing starting tomorrow. Let's make failure impossible. Rule 1 is avoid the trap of competence in the simplest terms. It means stop being a master and become a student again. Once you've mastered a skill, your work isn't done, it's just beginning. You must immediately ask, what's the next skill I need to learn to stay ahead of the game? Successful people are not the best at what they did. They are the best at constantly reinventing themselves. This rule is about never getting too comfortable. The path to success is always changing. New tech, new markets, and new rules pop up every day. So the advantage you have right now won't last forever. Truly successful people never get comfortable with what they already know. They are constantly asking, what skill do I need to acquire right now to keep my edge? They are continuous students, always looking to teach themselves. For a business owner, this means fighting the mental addiction of being needed. Stop being the person who has to approve every little thing. Once you've mastered a skill, your job is to immediately delegate it. If you know how to do something well, and you're confident in that knowledge, you shouldn't be the one doing it. Train someone else. This frees up your time to focus on the one thing only you can do. Figure out the next most valuable skill your business needs to survive and grow. Stop proving you're the master. Move on to the next thing you need to learn to level up your life and income. Rule 2 is your time is your future. Billionaires don't spend their time. They invest it in the most planned ways possible, acquiring assets, improving skills, and setting a massive vision. I noticed a distinct difference between millionaires and billionaires. Millionaires think a few steps ahead, focused on the immediate next level. Billionaires, however, live in the future. They aren't talking about this quarter or the next 6 months. They're thinking years in advance. Their goal is to understand where the world is going so they can be ahead of it. Or better yet, create the future. When you're focused on creating the future, you don't get stuck in today's problems. You don't waste your present moments rehashing how hard your day was, because that's in the past. They are obsessed with future trends, which is why they pay attention to things like the global economy and government. Focus on new trends. Do not look in your past again and again. Why? Because laws and the people who make them dictate the future. If you want to create massive opportunity, you must understand and influence the forces that are shaping the playing field. This is why many ultra-successful people influence politics. They understand the game is about influencing the future in the direction they want it to go. If you don't have a clear, massive vision for your business, your future team will never believe in what you're doing today. The rule 3 is competition is everything. Competition is simply using the excellence of others as a measuring stick to rapidly accelerate your own. Don't let anyone convince you that competition is bad. You are not meant to choose between collaboration and competition. You must do both. Collaboration is vital. No one can achieve massive success alone. But the most competitive people I know are the billionaires. They want to win at everything, at any cost. Telling someone not to compete is the easiest way to ensure they never enter the race, while your biggest competition should always be the person you were yesterday, constantly competing against your own bar. There is immense power in external competition. Think about the sheer ambition of trying to build a new sailboat that is literally 1 meter longer than Jeff Bezos's. This isn't silly. It's a driving force. Competition makes them better. It gives them an edge. To make this tactical, pick a target. Don't feel you have to be friends with them or even meet them. Pick someone 100 steps ahead to force yourself to put in the energy required for massive leaps. Or pick someone 2 or 3 steps ahead for inspired, incremental progress. Regardless of who you pick, choose your target and relentlessly pursue it. Rule 4 is remove access to yourself. Do not be available every time. Skip some plans that prove to be obstacles in your way to becoming a billionaire. Do you want to go to dinner? No. Can I pick your brain? No. Happy hour. No. Billionaires have mastered the art of saying no. To be great at one thing, you must say no to everything else, even the good things. The hardest lesson is learning to say no before someone even asks. It's easy to say yes to a request when your calendar is empty because you feel bad saying no. The solution is the reverse. Make your calendar so full that when you say no, you mean it. You are literally unavailable. Block out your calendar with commitments to yourself, your vision, and your future. You are building your environment today to match the person you want to become. When you look at your schedule, your priority must be set by one question: how would future Me's calendar look? Don't plan your time based on what your current life or the people in your life demand. Plan it based on the person at the next level of success. Design your own best calendar. Time is flying. Take urgent steps to become a billionaire. The last rule. Number 5 is stop reacting. Start creating. This is the biggest differentiator between the somewhat successful and the ultra successful. The more you are able to create and control your environment, the more success you will have. I've watched billionaires pay attention to the smallest details, tweaking and fixing things until they are exactly how they want them. Consider the example of ordering a simple coffee. One successful person I know will send the coffee back if the foam isn't the exact amount he wants, at the exact temperature. At first, you might think he's being unreasonable. Does it really matter if the coffee is a little warm? Yes, it does. It matters because his refusal to adjust his expectations for the coffee is a sign that he refuses to adjust his expectations for anything. If you approach how you drink your coffee with that level of seriousness, you will approach every detail of your business, your health, and your relationships with that same uncompromising attention. When you start becoming reasonable, that is when you stop pursuing ultra success. The details in your environment are something you can control. You don't have to conform to anyone else's expectations, but you must be clear enough on what you want and have enough confrontational strength to face the situation. and to demand exactly that. Nothing short by implementing these 5 rules. You stop reacting to the world and start taking the steps required to become the creator of your own unstoppable success. You now possess the 5 core mindsets of the ultra success. The journey to becoming a billionaire starts not with a lucky break, but with the radical commitment to these rules. The difference between success and struggle is execution. So, the question is simple. Are you the person who watches this or the person who uses it? If you are truly ready to leave failure behind and build your unstoppable future, like this video right now and hit that subscribe button to promise yourself. And tell me in the comments which one of these 5 rules you are implementing, starting tomorrow. Let's make failure an impossibility.